Hey everybody, I just did my first ever game jam. Here's how it went. I started with the Game Dev Insider's tiny game jam. It's a very small 3-day game jam, and the big focus is not letting scope creep absolutely annihilate your project. The theme for this game jam was the one button theme. I interpreted that as like one input. I'd highly recommend joining their Discord. It's just a great place with a lot of friendly people. And if you want to join the next jam, join the Discord, and that's where they post all of the updates for them. And it looks like they do them quite frequently. They've done two since I've been in there, and I've only been in there for like maybe 2 weeks. So when I heard the first theme, one button, I came up with three ideas pretty quick. I wanted to narrow it down to one and lock it in, so I started with a sniper puzzle shooter, kind of like the old Congregate games where you use the sniper to solve the puzzles, and it's like a whole stickman storyline. And then this one felt kind of too simple, but just a beat matcher game where you press the single input on the beat and you get points for that. Then this one I felt super huge, big wizard brain is the rune slash glyph drawing game. You draw glyphs and you draw runes, and that's how you cast the spells. That was gas. I thought that was such a fire idea, so that's the one we're gonna go ahead and go with. I came to there's a catch. I am a full-time student, full-time worker, so I have to grind out some big boy homework, and then I'll come back to doing game jam. Now that we finished our homework, it is mind goblin mode time to go ahead and get this jam done. So I started in. The first thing I did was make the draw mechanic. I really wish I got more footage of me building the game, but I didn't even think about doing a devlog till after I built it. But the draw mechanic's pretty simple. You can draw a straight line to do that hex bolt spell. You can do a zigzag, and that's the lightning spell, and then a circle is this earth shatter, push people away spell. I got a lot of really good feedback that I do definitely agree with. The hex bolt, which is the easiest spell to draw, is the strongest spell. I maybe should have done some balancing or maybe some common sense that the easiest spell to draw should be kind of garbage, almost a little bad. As well as like just not really any good polish on this game. It feels very much like not even a demo. I don't even know what to say. It just feels very undone. So that was some really good feedback I received. Thank you, everybody. You could see I was kind of rushing. This is kind of a funny thing that I did in my script. I had retry and exit linked to the players, their canvas objects, and I didn't even end up using those because I realized you could just on scene load the title screen, so they're still in there. I didn't get rid of them because why would I do that? That's too much time. So yep, my game has has a retry exit that you can't even see because I already just added it to the title screen, and that's where you go when you die. But it's still there. You could maybe find a way to get to it. Here's the list of the submissions. We had 18, I believe, submissions that were good. I know there was 23 total, and then some of them like didn't follow the theme or they were made way before the 3-day period of the jam. I'm gonna have to go with my top three. I know there's an actual rankings, which we'll get to that later. Is the Curse Space? I think is probably my number two because I think Joker is my number one. I think Joker is just such a unique spin on the one input. It's Joker, Curse Space, and then number three, I'm gonna have to say we're gonna do Gravity Run. I think Gravity Run just because of the crazy soundtrack that it had on it. Here's the actual rankings of the games. I do think these are all really good, and I'm glad I saw a lot of comments where people got a lot of feedback. I want to just say everyone that submitted a game, that's a huge accomplishment, being able to actually finish a project, get it posted, and get feedback. Not only for the A, you did a project, stick that in your portfolio or something, but also being able to get that feedback and learn from the whole experience has been great for me at least. So I'm hoping everyone else had the same experience and gained the same things from doing this jam. You could see I did not rank super high. I do definitely agree with me being lower. My game was not polished at all. So I didn't realize everyone else was gonna be cooking hella hard on this one.
Do 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 do.